up. But right now we are talking about Ryka. So this is Ryka. What makes Ryka really different is that they are the first women's fitness brand to take a woman's foot mold when creating our shoes. So they really considered what makes our feet different, and by considering what makes our feet different, it gave them more information to create shoes that make us feel comfortable. Now these are the washable knit slip-ons. They're called low key. They come in sizes 5 through 12. Medium and wide widths and whole and half sizes. A656095. That's how you're placing your order, and you're saving $23 off the QVC price to bring these in at under $50, which brings your easy pay to $16 and change. Let me just talk you through the colors. So we have Chateau Taupe. This is your neutral, so it's more than a beige. You can see, especially with it against my red sweater and the red of the interior, that it's got almost like a blush to it. So we're calling it a taupe, but there's definitely a hint of blush. And it's one of those beautiful neutrals that can really kind of be a bit of a chameleon depending on what you're wearing it with. With this, you're getting almost 2 inches in that sole, so you are getting a bit of a lift there at the back. And it's substantial. You know, it means that you're going to be held, that you're going to be having, you know, if you're walking around, that you are going to be comfortable and supported. Then we have the vetiver, or I never know how to say this word. Vetiver, do you know, Jen? Vetiver green. I should know, because I studied French all through school for like 5 years. I still don't speak French. But this is your green. And then last but not least, we have the black. So this is a great shoe if you work in the service industry and you know that they are going to ask you to have an all black shoe, and maybe you don't want to do an Oxford or a loafer because you're going to be on your feet all day, that you want something that is going to give you support, that is going to give you that lift that you need, then this could be a great option for anyone working in the service industry, or if you just love black and you want to have that all black shoe, because everything about this is black. You've just got the tiniest little detail of the grommets and the tab on the back that isn't black. But if you were wearing a pant, which I imagine you would be, a long pant, if you were working in the service industry, then that's going to be completely covered. So we'll take a look at the green one, and we'll take a little tour of the green one, because I just want to show you that you've got these gore panels at the side. So this is going to mean that this is easy on, easy off. But also these are great if you're getting your steps in, if you are traveling, especially if you're flying. I know if I get on a flight, whether it's a long haul or a short haul, everything from the knee down will be swollen by the time I get to the other end. So I never want to wear a shoe that's a lace up, because it could become uncomfortable. This is going to give you that room to stretch. And if you are traveling and you're going to the airport and you're going through security and they're asking you to take your shoes off, this is super, super easy to be able to slip on and off, because that's the design. You know, you don't have to worry. And it's always that weird moment where you've kind of gone through security, if you've ever flown anywhere, and you're kind of standing there with your, I don't know, it just feels strange to be somewhere that so many people pass through and you're just in your socks, or worse, you know, I mean, first of all, always wear socks to the airport, but also, you know, you want to get your shoes back on as quickly as possible, and there's not usually that many seats to sit down, so this means that you can just put these on really, really easily. This has a beautiful texture, so you've got this textured twill upper. At the back, you'll notice you've got this a padded heel, so if you are somebody that struggles with finding shoes that are great to fit into the first time, and you want to have that extra bit of padding at the back, maybe you're thinking about getting your steps in 2025 and doing the 10,000 steps a day, then this could be that little extra bit of padding that means you stick to your goals. Because it can be the smallest thing that blows us off course. And I was going to say, any kind of blister on the back of your heel is not a small thing, but this can mean that you've got that additional comfort and that additional padding. You've got a heel tab too, which means that you can pull them on, pull them off really easily. I don't know about you, but sometimes I just push my shoe off with my other shoe. Not advised if you want to keep your shoes in good shape, but this means that you can take these on and off and keep them looking their best. Just showing you again that side profile. So you've got, it's actually like 1 7/8 in terms of that height. So you're getting a decent size lift, almost 2 inches. So, you know, maybe you're at that kind of stage in your life. I know I am, where I'm like, I want to just wear flats, but actually they're not that flattering. It's more flattering to have just that little bit of a lift, and it's more comfortable, so that it doesn't feel like kind of gravity's winning, and whether it's your knees or your hips, everything's kind of sinking down and taking the weight. That here you can let the Ryka take the weight. And keep in mind, this has been molded for a woman's foot. They are a woman's fitness shoe brand, so they're making shoes specifically for us. Now let me just remind you of the colours and the sizes that you're getting. Whichever colour you go for, you're getting this really beautiful textured twill finish. So it's simple, it feels very natural. This is the colour that we're calling vetiver green. I think I'm saying it the right way. I'm kicking myself because this is the kind of thing I Google, because my parents are very particular about language, in case you can't tell from how I speak. Then this is the Chateau Taupe. So your beautiful neutral with just that hint of blush to it. So it's kind of a taupe, but you can see it's almost like, you know, especially seeing it against red, it feels like it just has a little bit of a blush to it. And then we also have the black. So we'll show you that. Now, the blush has that white outsole, or it's kind of off-white outsole. And then the black has a true black outsole. So this is a completely black shoe, top to bottom, ideal if you're looking for that service industry shoe that you're going to be supported. I mean, you know, if you're on your feet all day or all night, and maybe, you know, you're doing weddings, you're working in a restaurant, there's all different kinds of surfaces that you can be on. None of them are comfortable, and then you're carrying, you know, trays and plates. You need that shoe that is going to make you feel supported, but they want you to wear a shoe that's all black because you need to look smart. This is a great option because you've got a round toe bed that's very, very comfortable. It's going to allow your feet to spread throughout the evening, as they inevitably do when you're on your feet all day. You've got that easy on and off, so think about that at the end of the night when you can't wait to take your shoes off. You've got that little bit of height, which I think always makes us kind of walk with more confidence. $49.99 is the price on these, so you are saving $23. They come in sizes 5 through 12, medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes. We have them in the black, we have them in the vetiver green, and then we also have them in the Chateau Taupe. A656095. That's how you're placing your order. Give us a call here at QVC2 to place your order. 800 500 7590. It's a great shoe. They're from Ryka. Oh, and I didn't even mention, I can't believe it, that they are washable. So if you are in the service industry, you know the kind of schmutz your shoes get on them. And if you're not, and you're just, you know, a regular person like me that tends to spill things when you're in the kitchen or eating or on the go, you can throw these in the washing machine. They are machine wash, and I would just let them air dry. Okay, stay with us. You're watching Obsessed with Shoes and Handbags, and I am your host, Sam Simmons. And we've got a brilliant show with lots of amazing prices. And we are going to be showing you just a little bit of something coming up in